Hello everybody, welcome back to Kuon. In this special episode I wanted to show off the mini game that you can actually unlock called Suguroku, a very famous ancient Japanese table game that they played way back then. And yeah, you could unlock this by getting the missing pieces and the missing Suguroku table during the story. And then you can play this game on the main menu. Now I'm going to go ahead and play the normal Suguroku and just kind of explain how it works. It's kind of cool actually. They have it where you can, if you have a second controller, on your PlayStation 2, you can play with your friend. And one person's black and one person's white, but they gave some pretty nice modes with some different boards. But I'm going to show the basic Suguroku here. So the object of the game is to get your pieces to the other side of the board. So pretty simple, and you can choose one piece and move it. The number of the dice. So I got a 6 and a 1 there, so I could move 7 spaces. And, you can also just do one piece. Like there I got a 6 and a 1 again. I can move one piece, 1 space, and then another one, 6 spaces. So you can split it if you want, or you can add the 6 and the 1 as 7. And then you can move 7 spaces. So yeah, it does rely on some luck, of course, luck of the dice, but there is some strategy to this, in that you don't want to get your pieces like all the way to the end, and then be like relying on rolling a 1. Because let's say your last piece is you're 1 space away from winning, but you didn't roll a 1, you only rolled like a 5, then you would go 1 space forward and 4 spaces backward. So basically you have to land exactly on the end space. If you don't, you have to backtrack. And then of course you're wasting turns because your pieces are actually backtracking. So I'm just playing with the AI here, and the AI is black, and I'm the white pieces. So a good strategy is to lay your pieces out so that you've got like one that's ready to move 5 spaces to the end, and one that's ready to move 4 spaces to the end, and 3, 2, 1, etc. That way, no matter what dice you roll, one of your little pieces is ready to move that many spaces to the very end. And I'm playing the basic version here. You notice the black and white is on one side, or the black is on one side and the white is on the other side, so you don't actually interfere with each other. There is a different layout mode in this game, which is kind of cool, where you've got some black on the white side and some white pieces on the black side, so you actually block and interfere with each other. But yeah, this game I wasn't doing very good because I got too many pieces that were needed a 1. I needed to roll a 1. Getting them 1 space, from the end is not very good, because then you're just waiting for a bunch of 1s, and your chance to roll the 1 is pretty low, 1 out of 6. So. And the AI is pretty decent at this. But it's kind of interesting. This is the game that Utsuki and Kureha from the story, the 2 sisters, would play when they were little kids. And they played it together, and it was sort of their bonding thing. When you play the game, during the game, there were a few notes left behind about the pieces went missing and the board went missing, and the girls couldn't find it, so they were sad that they couldn't play the game together. But once you actually find them in the game, you can unlock this classic style of Suguroku and play it. But yeah, as you can see, you can move each line. You can move one from the start and move each line. I don't really have a good move here with 4. Let's go to the end here. So here we are at the end of the game, and of course my pieces are, you know, 1 space away, and so with the 5 I have to move forward 1 and back 4 spaces. And as you can see, the AI has to do the same when you get near the end here. So you want to kind of calculate it so that you've got more options depending on the roll of the dice. So this is a 2, so I'm not making any progress. I have to go forward 1 and back 1. So I have to get a 1 in order to win here. But yeah, now I'm just backtracking. You have to move the spaces that are on the dice, so I had to backtrack. And I lost. Get the nice burned fan there. So yeah, there is some luck, you know, with the roll of the dice. But there is strategy to the game in that you need to, you know, set up your pieces so that no matter what you roll on the dice, you'll be able to get one to the end. And they have the rules here. They have a little explanation of how it works and how to play it. But I've already explained that to you. So let me go ahead and skip here, and I'll show you a game where I actually beat the AI. Alright, so here's a game where I had my pieces a little bit more spread out. You know, calculating the exact distance to the end of the board so that I could get there before the opponent did. And yeah, once again, there is randomness, but it's nice when you kind of spread them out, and then you have options no matter what numbers you roll on the dice. So there I used the 3 and the 1 to move 4 spaces. So we got a 4 and a 2. Now I just need to roll a 3. One of the dice needs to be a 3. And there it is. Oh yeah. Pretty cool little mini game. It's neat that they put it in here. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you all in the next video. じゃあ皆さん、またね。